Welcome, Mark. Can you give me a brief overview of the work what we have been doing with the Blue Prism in your trust?
Yeah, so first I'll just start with the context of the organisation. So University Hospitals North Midlands, the clue's in the name a little bit. We're in the North Midlands of England. We're a large acute teaching organisation with 11,000 staff, 1.1 million catchment area, 1,450 beds, 6 specialties. We've been working with digital workforce for a number of years now. We procured the Blue Prism cloud platform and set out a bit naively in terms of developing our own software. Quite quickly realised that we weren't going to do that optimally. We had a lot of business as usual to undertake, and it was a lot more difficult to learn this technology than we perceived it might be. We also didn't really understand how to optimise the application of the software. So we looked far and wide for a reputable supplier, and Digital Workforce came out top of our search, mainly because of the length and breadth of the services that you offer to the industry, whether that's from initial assessment, software development, training, delivery, implementation, or ongoing support. So we've done a number of projects now, some IT process developments, some advanced automation in terms of patient booking, self-booking of x-rays, and things that can be transferred across the rest of the organisation. So we've built up a really good relationship with Digital Workforce so far.
Really nice to hear, and I would like to hear a little bit more about criteria when you choose a partner for your RPA initiative. You mentioned also that you choose Blue Prism as a technology. How important it was to North Midlands that Digital Workforce is a platinum partner of Blue Prism and the highest ranked partner, especially in the Europe?
Yes, thank you. Well, partnership is very important to us at University Hospitals North Midlands. We find it's the best way of getting achieved what we need to achieve. So working with a level of trust and confidence in an organisation where we don't have discussions about the contract, we have discussions around how we're going to deliver successfully. That's what's important to us, and it's give and take from both sides, and that's where we've got to with Digital Workforce. We've got to a position where we trust the organisation. We know we can rely on your organisation, and we know you're not going to walk away. You're going to support us and meet our needs. And we're able to get to that point quite quickly by a level of confidence that's given to us because you've got that level of accreditation. That platinum level proved straight from the beginning that you knew what you're talking about. You had a really good track record, and you also had a full understanding of the industry and specifically healthcare requirements in the industry, which can be quite quirky at times. So those two things working in tandem give us that level of confidence that you knew that you had the pedigree we needed, and you had the track record we needed, you had the resources we needed, you had the multiple organisation in terms of being based in Finland, but also being based in the UK and other countries. It gave us a level of confidence to our developers that they knew they were working with subject matter experts, developers who had a really good track record. So straight away we were able to work with that level of confidence and that partnership that you don't always see in the industry these days.
And when we talk about the partnership now, our local delivery team is working together with your experts. And they have started together the designing phase to discover appropriate processes for automation program. And also teams are working together in building phase to automate processes. But then how you see the other part of the life cycle, the operate your processes and maintain processes to ensure the continuity of production. How you see these elements, how you have weighted that when in your partner selection?
So that one word you used there sums it up really well, Jukka, and that's continuity. It's very easy these days to bring in people who will do that initial assessment and then walk away, or do the development work and walk away, or bring in training skills. But that's always a little bit disjointed, and there's element of having to learn, element of saying, well, I wouldn't have perhaps done it that way. To work with somebody who can take us through that process, starting bringing all that experience from other organisations, from the wider industry, understanding the pitfalls, what to stay away from, what to look for, and some of the fast track methods, and then be able to seamlessly hand over to deployment, implementation, training, and then ongoing support. Knowing the products inside out has been a relief to me, and it's certainly fast tracked us along the process. In terms of going forward, I see a hybrid approach, really. Our developers will take over some of this work, or take on some of this work, but they will always need to have those skills augmented by the experts, the subject matter experts in these fields. And that's where we see that augmentation coming from your organisation, from Digital Workforce, because it's been working really, really well. And so that working in that partnership, developers from Digital Workforce and developers who are here at UH&M on the front line, works really, really well, and they complement each other really well.
That is really nice to hear, and especially we are looking for long-term partnerships where we are also able to learn from customers as well. And we are really pleased that North Midlands choose us as a partner, and now we are building a good long-term partnership together. Thank you very much, Mark.
You're very welcome, Jukka. It's been an absolute pleasure dealing with you and speaking to you today.
Thank you.